When to end a relationship, 7 signs it's time to break up. I believe a lot of women hold on to their relationship because they are afraid that they will for some reason not find another. The problem with settling in a relationship is that you know it's not God's best for you. Either because the relationship is toxic, or maybe because deep down you know he is not the one, or because you ignored many deal breakers in the past. 1. He doesn't want to progress the relationship. I believe that most women enter a relationship with a clear goal in mind. It might not be a goal as specific as marriage, but something they hope to get out of it. Personal growth, God-honoring intimacy, or exposure to a healthy relationship. Men. Well, not always. While I don't want to generalize this statement, I believe that a lot of times a woman will spark the "what are we" conversation first. The moment it becomes a problem is when you have to repeatedly pick up the conversation to get an answer out of him, or he stalls you altogether with answers like, "Let's just see where this is heading, I don't like labels," or "I don't know." If he is not progressing the relationship at a reasonable speed, then this is a clear reason to end the relationship. 2. The relationship has become toxic. Being in an emotional or physically abusive relationship is no joke. And the signs that you are in a toxic relationship are oftentimes visible even before you say, "I do." There are different reasons why a relationship gets toxic, and most of the reasons can be solved if tackled early enough. However, some cannot and are best solved when you remove yourself. The purpose of dating is to evaluate whether or not two people fit together. That means you have to use that time to carefully observe his actions and your responses. Meaning that if the two of you struggle to create and maintain healthy relationship patterns, it's a sign it's time to end it. Don't hold on to a toxic relationship hoping it will change with time without taking the necessary steps. 3. You think you can change him/he tries to change you. And all of our personality traits, even the flawed ones, are God ordained. While I do believe that in order to make a relationship work, especially if it involves any type of abuse, personal growth is important. However, because you're not the one that started the work, it is not in your ability to finish it. That's why I strongly suggest not to stay in a challenging relationship because you believe you can change the person. Be confident in who you are, but open to spirit-led pruning. As you can see, trying to change a person or being encouraged to change is not enjoyable for neither. Choose a godly man you love for who he is and whose pet peeves are no more than small flaws that you can live with. 4. He doesn't see you in his future. Similar to the guy that is wasting your time, there is a type of guy that hangs in the relationship because it is comfortable. You know each other and have shared a lot of great memories, but deep down he can sense that you are not the right one for him. Unfortunately, women wait around for years before they discuss marriage with their boyfriend, and they dare to ask the obvious. The soul tie has gotten so strong that it is hard to leave, and you stick around hoping to change his mind. One of the habits of healthy couples is that they check in with each other regularly. They are constantly communicating about their commitment and interest in the relationship. They don't wait until it's too late to find out that the other checked out of the relationship months ago. 5. You can see yourself without him. Just like men, sometimes women tend to stick around way longer than they should, out of comfort. If you can see yourself without him in the future and wouldn't miss anything, then that's an indication that you are not that into him. Don't just remain in the relationship because of outside factors such as all the memories you have built and/or future plans you might have. It might be something that you can easily solve, or it might be time to walk away and allow both of you to find a partner you are excited about. 6. You argue more than you love. In today's day and age, a lot of us women believe that dysfunction in relationships is normal. We think that the way the Real Housewives talk and interact with their husband is part of a sexy, fun and exciting relationship. But more often than not, it is toxicity hyped up for TV. Because if you did not grow up in a household that demonstrated a healthy and respectful marriage between two people, you might have trouble identifying it. That's why I am here to tell you marriage does not need to be hard. You do not need to struggle in your relationship, and arguing should not be the norm. While challenges are part of life and will oftentimes build our faith and perseverance, they will not leave you emotionally drained, anxious or depressed. So, if you find yourself constantly arguing and butting heads about every little thing, it's a sign that it is time to let go of the relationship. 7. You have grown apart. Last but not least, one of the major reasons to break up with someone is when you can feel the two of you drift apart. You might feel bored with your partner, disengaged with the relationship, or even exhausted of having to make it work. Some couples grow apart because their relationship was built on the wrong foundation like lust, and some relationships don't make it because they have no purpose. Whatever it is a sign that you need to evaluate if the relationship is for you and you really want to progress it. Remember that relationships need work but shouldn't be hard.